What if I told you there were only 6 dumbbell exercises you needed to do, and doing them will completely transform your lower body? Did you know that your lower half contains the largest muscle groups in your entire body? And when you train them properly, they create a hormonal environment that builds muscle everywhere. Skip these exercises, and you're missing out on the most powerful muscle-building stimulus your body can produce. Are you ready to get a crazy, strong lower body? Let's get started. Exercise 1. Reverse lunge. We're kicking off with our strength exercise for the anterior chain, with a knee-dominant movement that's going to build massive quad development. The reverse lunge is one of my absolute favorite exercises you can do. Not only is it excellent for unilateral training, but you can also load this one heavy. You can use 100+ pound dumbbells if you want, but only use them safely. From a functional perspective, this builds the single leg strength you need for real-world situations, like climbing stairs with authority, stepping up onto high surfaces, or maintaining perfect balance when navigating uneven terrain. The fact is, it's how you perform the exercise that matters. For anterior chain development, because we can stay back and upright, we can really load up the quads in a big way. How to perform the reverse lunge correctly. Hold heavy dumbbells at your sides with a strong grip. Step straight back with one leg, not just directly behind you. Step back and slightly out to widen your base of support. Keep your torso bolt upright to maximize quad engagement lower until both knees hit 90 degrees. Drive through your front heel to return to the starting position. The key here is that stepping back and slightly out widens your base of support and gives you the best opportunity to continue loading the exercise for the purpose of building serious strength. You can see that he's not stepping just straight back because that would narrow his base of support and make the exercise vulnerable to balance issues. This movement pattern is fundamental to human locomotion, and the stronger these muscles are, the more powerful and confident you'll feel in any physical challenge. But building massive quads is only half the equation. Next up, we're switching to the complete opposite side of your legs with an exercise that's going to build serious posterior chain power. Exercise 2. Romanian deadlift. Now we're switching to the other side, our posterior chain strength builder. My exercise for this is going to be the Romanian deadlift with dumbbells. This is the king of hip-dominant movements and the foundation of posterior chain power. From a functional standpoint, this exercise builds the hip hinge strength you need for real-world activities, like lifting heavy objects from the ground, maintaining proper posture during long days, or generating explosive power in any athletic movement. We perform this in the same way we would with a barbell, but the dumbbells give us more freedom of movement. How to perform the Romanian deadlift correctly. Hold dumbbells at your sides or in front of your thighs. Let the dumbbells slide down as your hips hinge backward. The main focus is allowing the hips to move back as far as possible. Don't worry about where the dumbbells go. Their travel should be straight up and down. Focus on movement in the sagittal plane of the hips. Get your hips to creep back as far as your hamstring flexibility allows. Initiate the return by squeezing and driving with the glutes. The main thing you should focus on is the movement of the hips. If you're limited in the depth you can go because of hamstring flexibility, it shouldn't compromise the fact that you can still load this with heavy dumbbells and get incredible benefits. This movement teaches your body the fundamental hip hinge pattern that's essential for injury prevention and maximum power development. Now that we've covered pure strength, it's time to shift gears to hypertrophy. The next exercise is my go-to for building serious muscle mass, and it can target your quads or your glutes depending on one simple adjustment. Exercise 3. Bulgarian split squat. Moving into our hypertrophy selection, we have the Bulgarian split squat. This is a great exercise because we can target it 2 different ways: anterior chain dominant or posterior chain dominant, depending on how we position our torso. From a functional perspective, this builds the unilateral strength and stability you need for real-world situations, like stepping up onto high platforms, navigating stairs with confidence, or maintaining perfect balance during dynamic movements. We're able to do it 2 ways depending on our torso alignment. How to perform the Bulgarian split squat correctly. Place your rear foot elevated on a bench, couch, or stable surface. Hold dumbbells at your sides. For quad dominance, keep your torso bolt upright, chest out, shoulders back. Drop straight down and load the front quad. For glute dominance, lean your torso slightly forward. Maintain that forward angle throughout the movement. Now if you're feeling strong, let's try this technique. Advanced hypertrophy technique. The 1.5 method. Go down to the bottom position. Come only halfway up. Go back to the bottom again. then return all the way to the top. This prolongs time under tension for maximum muscle growth. If you're going to load your quads, keep an upright torso as much as possible. You'll immediately feel the difference in quad engagement. When you lean forward, you shift the load toward the glutes and hamstrings. The same intensity techniques can be used in either position to maximize the hypertrophy benefit, but building muscle is just part of the equation. If you want to be truly athletic and explosive, the next exercise is going to transform how your legs generate power. This movement will make you feel like you have springs in your legs. Exercise 4, dumbbell jump squat. Moving into our power category, we need an exercise that allows you to accelerate the weights you're moving. Power relies on your ability to move weight quickly, and my favorite exercise here is the dumbbell jump squat. From a functional standpoint, this develops the explosive power you need for real-world situations, like jumping over obstacles, reacting quickly to prevent falls, or generating maximum power in any athletic movement. This exercise is designed to not only make you more explosive, but carries over well to more advanced explosive exercises like hang cleans and power cleans. How to perform the dumbbell jump squat correctly. Choose a weight that's about 25 to 50% of your body weight combined. For a 200-pound person, that's about 50 pounds total, so 25 pounds in each hand. Achieve triple extension. Extend through ankles, knees, then hips. Allow the kinetic chain to pass power from the ground up. Focus on explosive jumping. Eccentrically control the landing, reset, recoil, and prepare for another high-quality rep. Remember, you want to make sure you're achieving that triple extension sequence to allow the kinetic chain to pass power from the ground up into the explosive jump. But it doesn't end there. You also have to eccentrically control the landing. It's not about training to failure when training for power. What you're trying to do is accumulate high-quality, powerful repetitions to maximize speed output and overall power generation. Power is great, but what about total body integration? The next exercise is going to tie everything together: upper body, lower body, and explosive coordination. This movement is used by elite athletes worldwide for a reason. Exercise 5, squat clean. Our total body option utilizes dumbbells in a way similar to what we'd do with a barbell. One of my favorite exercises for total body force generation is the squat clean with dumbbells. From a functional perspective, this develops the kind of explosive total body power you need for real-world situations, like quickly lifting and moving heavy objects, generating maximum power from ground to overhead, or coordinating your entire body for athletic movements. The squat clean builds strength of the entire kinetic chain and gives us another option to challenge ourselves regardless of not having access to a barbell. How to perform the squat clean correctly. Start with dumbbells on the floor. These can be pretty heavy. There's no reason you can't use 100 pounds total if you're strong enough. Clean them from the floor and get them into front rack position. Time your stomp with the catch of the dumbbells on your shoulders. Catch the bottom portion of the dumbbell on top of your shoulder. This gets your elbows into proper front rack position. The movement builds strength through the entire kinetic chain. One of the best things you can do to ensure proper execution is timing that stomp with the catch. This coordination teaches your body to generate and absorb force simultaneously, a crucial skill for both performance and injury prevention. Now here's something most people completely overlook. There's one muscle group that's absolutely critical for leg strength but gets ignored by 90% of trainees. The final exercise targets this forgotten area and will expose weaknesses you never knew you had. Exercise 6, Adductor slide. Our final exercise is tailor-made for dumbbell use and targets one of the most overlooked muscle complexes, the adductor complex. These 5 muscles on the inside of your legs provide stability to your pelvis and assist in getting out of the hole at the bottom of squats. From a functional perspective, this builds the inner thigh strength you need for real-world stability, like maintaining balance on uneven surfaces, preventing knee injuries during lateral movements, or providing the foundation for proper squat mechanics. You don't realize these muscles are weak until you specifically target them. How to perform the adductor slide correctly. Get one foot on a surface that can slide, hardwood floor, tile, wearing socks. Hold a dumbbell in the opposite hand. Put your stable foot on a non-sliding surface. Allow the sliding foot to drop down as you shift weight to the stable leg. Get a deep stretch on the adductors of the sliding leg. Generate the entire movement up by squeezing and shortening the adductors. The stretch created on the adductors allows you to return to the top. The purpose of corrective exercise is to attack weaknesses with a very specific plan. I promise you're going to find this incredibly effective at targeting weakness you maybe never knew you had. These muscles work perfectly with the lighter weight of a dumbbell and provide stability that carries over to all your major lifts. Your complete lower body transformation plan. Here's how to structure these exercises for maximum results. The Lower Body Power Program, 3 times per week. Strength superset, reverse, lunge, 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps per leg. Romanian deadlift, 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Rest 2 to 3 minutes between supersets. Hypertrophy block, Bulgarian split squat, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps per leg. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Power development, dumbbell jump squat, 5 sets of 5 reps. Rest 2 minutes between sets. Focus on quality, not fatigue. Total body integration, squat clean, 4 sets of 5 reps. Rest 2 minutes between sets. Corrective work, adductor slide, 2 sets of 10 reps per leg. Perform at the end of every session. Programming guidelines. Train 3 times per week with at least 1 day rest between sessions. Start with lighter weights to master movement patterns. Focus on progressive overload. Add weight or reps weekly. Prioritize form over load, especially on power movements. Include 10 minutes of mobility work after each session. These 6 exercises give you everything you need to completely transform your lower body using nothing but dumbbells. They systematically target every aspect of leg development while building the kind of functional strength that makes you unstoppable in real life. Here's what makes this system different. You're not just building bigger legs, you're building a foundation of strength, power, and stability that supports everything else you do. Each exercise serves a specific purpose in your development, ensuring no aspect of lower body performance gets neglected. Research shows that strong legs are the foundation of overall health and longevity. The stronger your lower body, the more capable you'll be at handling life's physical demands well into your later years. This isn't just about looking good. It's about building a body that performs at the highest level for decades to come. Stop neglecting your legs. Stop making excuses about not having the right equipment. These 6 exercises level the playing field and give you everything you need to build the powerful, functional lower body you've always wanted. The strongest guys in the gym always have impressive legs. Now it's time to join them. Get out there and start building the foundation that will support you for life. Your future self will thank you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.